We're back to Starfield. We're gonna continue
Yes.
yammering with some folk here. We'll talk to Sarah
I hope
last.
Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Okay, something about a place to stay. Know a lot about artifacts. Other types of exploration work. Vision. How long have you been working on all this? We're not gonna go through every dialogue option because it's gonna take too long. I'm just gonna pick the dialogue options that I am curious to know about. She's got a few. We'll start from the bottom. The vision I saw. What do you think it was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other
Makes
phenomenon.
sense. Barrett saw something too.
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
So there's a reasonable explanation. I'm a
There might be
rationalist.
a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure.
From the context of the game, clearly it's
That's
not just a
okay.
hallucination,
Now
but
that this has happened to both you and
I
Barrett,
I would
what do
totally
you know to
be
maybe
willing
expect
to
in the
believe
future?
that if I were really in a
Be a
position of
little more
being
prepared.
manipulated by the artifact.
We're
Be like,
all in
yeah,
this
that could
together
just
now,
be
right?
hallucinations. You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no. I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens.
Okay.
Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Organic stuff, got it.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do.
So what does she want?
And
Like
if
crafting
it sweetens the
materials?
deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Okay. I've got some organic resources for you.
Okay, let's take a look.
Vendor, sell, nothing. Sell from Frontier. Got it. Okay. So she'll buy specifically these different like crafting materials that are organic in nature. So I wonder if we sell her enough stuff it'll actually lead to something or if this is just another vendor option. We're gonna sell some of this stuff because we've got a lot of things floating around. Normally I would keep I think everything I can see here, but because I have a feeling this could lead to unlocking something when enough stuff is sold, I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. And if not, if this is just some money, well that's fine too, because I think it's very unlikely that we found anything exceptionally rare on the first planet, right? So I think I'm just gonna sell anything above 10 copies here that she's interested in. I believe we have some extra stuff as well on Vasco, but we won't, maybe won't worry about that quite yet. Buy back, sell from Frontier. Yeah, we can't sell from Vasco. Okay. I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Okay. Check out the mission board. Will do. Don't really care how long you've been working here, honestly. Okay, place to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Sounds fine to me. Lead on, lady. Maybe?
You're still glad you joined Constellation, Noel.
It's a dream come true, Sarah. You know that.
You've been an invaluable asset to the group, Noel. Just wanted to make sure you didn't regret it.
Okay, maybe not every single day is a dream come true, but the work we're involved in, the discoveries we're making, it's all worth it.
Are we gonna go somewhere?
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory. Stay safe, okay?
Are you not taking me somewhere? Did it break? I don't know. Okay, well, there's nothing else currently here. I guess that's completed. Talk to Sarah. Keep the peace. Activities. Check out the Constellation mission board. Okay. Let's try just talking to her again, maybe?
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I
Oh,
wouldn't
we
mind
can't.
a few answers now and then.
Well,
later.
fuck it.
Well, I suppose
Walter
calling you a
Stroud.
rock-breaker may have been a bit out of line.
You prick. That was an apology. You can do better.
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time.
Ah.
So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man.
All right. Better impression this time.
By the way,
Glad to be here.
in addition to a place to stay, the lodge has
Ooh,
a wealth of
okay.
modification and research equipment, spacesuit customization.
That's what I was looking for.
pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing.
The whole shebang.
You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
You got it, buddy. Alright, I don't care about
Until
anything
next
else you have to say.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Your hat is very
Are you
strange.
Doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else.
Dare I ask what
You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by
Oh,
trade, but now
I see.
Well, an
You're
explorer
one of
like you.
those.
It's really good to have you with us.
You don't fool me for a moment, Walter. You love it and you know it.
These artifacts all came out of caves.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history?
Yes.
collecting
Yes,
dust?
I can. Given what I know about museum collections, I absolutely can understand
Take care of
that.
yourself.
That is the most realistic thing I've seen in this game so far. All right, we're not going to talk to Sarah. We're going to explore.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Okay, downstairs. We'll do that later. Upstairs and the balcony. More doors. Not more door, but, you know, more doors. It'd be funny if there was a door to Mordor just up here, but I'm just gonna steal all your shit. Sort it out later. Origami sculpture. Scroll holder. Great Expectations. Why are the darts in like a special holding case? Cooking. We'll check out the cooking later. Another sculpture, funky sphere sculpture. Started my own fucking art gallery, I guess. Oops. The origin of species. Cool. I'll try and at least pause on the books long enough to make it legible if you want to pause and read them. But I'm going to forget occasionally, click through things too fast sometimes, and I'm not going to go back. At this point, like, basically, it took so long to, like, get off exotic wood decoration, weird, off the first planet that I'm just like, yeah, no, this is going to take forever if I'm very thorough. So we're just going to go quick. Well, there's another one of those skulls. I don't know. I didn't really... The Terramorph had, like, tentacles, so whatever those skulls are, I don't think they're Terramorph skulls. Unless there's different varieties of Terramorph, which totally would track with, like, the Xenomorph stuff. Okay, this place is fucking huge. So. What I'm gonna do... We're just gonna keep wandering around, and, we're going to stop exploring when I'm content that I've found the things I want to find. We're already encumbered here, too. Okay, so clearly stealing everything's going to be hard. I mean, the upside is we can push pretty far on stealing shit, so... Not even stealing. Okay, storage. Is this my room? Chronomark watch case. Interesting. I mean, it's a bed I can sleep in. Presumably this is my room. I sure wish we had a map. Like, how do I know this is my room as opposed to this being my room, right? Bunch of pillows on the floor. Can I use any bed to sleep? Sleep owned. Okay, okay, that's the key. That's the giveaway. If this bed just says sleep, yeah, then that should be our bed. Okay, good. Storage. We'll keep the weapons. So what I'm going to stash, I think, is all the decorations I want to keep. So Art Deco. Do I want a Chronomark watch case as a decoration? I don't think I care. Desktop globes. So we've gotten a few globes, and I think the globes we have are different. I definitely like the idea of collecting every different globe. Display projector. I think that can be sold. Exotic bottle. Weird. Oh, it's worth a lot of money. But I kind of do like the idea of doing a stupid art museum or something somewhere. Green xenoflower base. Funky sphere sculpture. Yes. I want all the artifacts, like the camera, compasses, all that kind of shit. Keep the statue. Scroll holder, sculpture, sculpture, sculpture. Spoon! Theodolite, yes. Duck. Wait, the duck makes duck sounds. That's incredible. Okay. Well, we're no longer encumbered. Let's go ahead and stash some books. Okay. So, keeping track of books is going to be a pain in the ass until I get all my books back in one spot. I'm going to stash just all the books. The Great Library will have to wait. So, well, selling the ones that are not good. Also have to wait. And then we've got this stuff. Apparently I stole seaweed snacks from somewhere. Huh. We'll just hold on to that, I think. We'll stash this stuff. Alright. That's good enough for now. Unlock inaccessible. Inaccessible. What is the deal with this? I mean, this must be somebody's room. Yeah, owned. So maybe once we're in better relations with them or something, we can steal their stuff out of their box. I guess it wouldn't be stealing. I'm wondering if there are, like, Fallout had companion perks, so I'm wondering if such a thing exists in this. Because, like, if there are companion perks, I probably do want to, like, engage with the companion system more. And if there aren't, then I am ecstatic to not touch the goddamn thing. Alright, I think we can assume these are all bedrooms on this wing. I'm not going to steal the rest of the stuff from these. We're just going to finish this one that we already saw. We're going to leave the other doors closed, and we're just going to... Oh, visit the Apollo landmark on Luna. Okay, sick. Yes, I will go visit the Apollo landing site. Also, we're not going to collect succulents because I've seen already memes about that. So we're definitely not doing what everybody else is doing. Okay, I'm just going to assume these are all individual people's quarters. Encumbered again, but whatever, it's fine. The bathroom. Sure. Okay, so that wrapped around there. This is somebody else's fancy bedroom. Let's raid this one. Geode sculpture, we already have one of those. Aja Mamasa's diary. Okay, this is lower. For all into the Starfield. Wait, Starfield in the game. Oh my god. They said the name of the thing. Barrett's a physicist. Nice. So we got a few people we haven't met here yet. Former Constellation Chair. Why former? Fruit. Hallway? Yeah. Ah, sextant. But Clark Lewis. Lewis and Clark? Okay, so ship that was disappeared under mysterious circumstances or whatever. Colony ship. And then they ate each other while they were stuck adrift in space. Because that's what happens when you're stuck adrift in space. You make do like a farm girl. Okay, well, we've got a few variations of like spyglasses and artifacts and stuff. So we can definitely sell some of those. Is this another bedroom? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to assume the ones that are right off of the main section are going to be the ones that are, like, most noteworthy. And thus most worth rating. Oh, Sebastian Banks' speech. Sort of Constellation founder Sebastian Banks during 2276 speech. Steam peers, I beseech you, do not forgo dreams of humanity, willing to plunge civilization into endless nightmare. Civil system stand on the brink of war for dispute over space. Cosmos is infinite, and yet our earthbound ancestors have become selfishly obsessed with what we consider ours. At our core, are we a race of conquerors, of warriors? No, my friends. If nothing else, humans are explorers. I think I agree with that. Explorers first, conquerors second. Right? We want to explore things. It's only after we've explored that we then think about conquering it too, right? That's my take on human history. Could be worse. So let's continue exploring. Now is the time to venture beyond the imagined borders of the systems and fulfill the dream of humanity. Continue down this path, finding only war, not exploration, if you know enough to remember why we fought in the first place. Yeah, that sounds about right. Report on Constellation. Relevance has been a subject debate amongst New Atlantis intelligentsia. There we go. The disappearance of Banks was a blow. The organizers felt they couldn't survive. Okay, so that's probably going to be a plot hook for something. The founder disappearing. I bet you we learn something deeper about the organization later. Disbanding seemed imminent until member Bao changed their vote in the 11th hour, thus ensuring the group's continued operation, at least for the time being. As well as her unexpected appointment to the position of chair. Ooh, intrigue, mystery. That's what I like. Also, breadsticks. Also a fan of those. Yes. Okay. Upper level, I consider that sufficiently rated. That's go outdoors. So then maybe facilities for crafting in the basement. That might make sense. Oh, it's a little Apollo statue. I didn't realize that. Because I was looking at it. Well, so that's the lander, right? And the lander's inverted compared to the rocket, or whatever you want to call it at the base, the body of the proper craft, because the lander detaches for descent to the lunar surface. So the orientation and the fact that it was the lander plus the, I don't know, what do you call it, the module or something, was all there, kind of tripped me up. Okay, weapon workbench. So, let's see what this is all about. Okay, we got a med theft Grendel. We got a modified maelstrom. So, the modified maelstrom, right? This is our nice one. No mod actually takes resources. Okay, I'm gonna go no mod. Oh. We can't reinstall the muzzle brake. That's okay, hold on. So then it looks like modding weapons is actually incredibly useful compared to Fallout where it's only somewhat useful. If you can't salvage mods, that's pretty big. Maybe the telling thing that we couldn't reuse mods is that there's no like mods section of the menu. Just to verify that I'm not jumping to conclusions. But, I mean, where would it be, right? It was a compensator we took off. Okay, well, I see. So, we'll have to go through our equipment and look at what we've got and see what we can build. We've done some research. At least the requirements seem pretty easy. Like, the weapon mods don't seem like they're crazy expensive. So it looks like there's kind of a compensation here for the fact that you can't reuse mods to make it a little bit less tough to use. This means we can sell then every regular modified weapon that we have as well. Is there scavenging in any capacity here? Modify, rename, exit, modify, and back. Okay. Or no, it was the muzzle brake we took off. Yeah. Okay, I'm not too worried about messing up the gun there because we're just gonna... Oh, bashing coachman. Sounds like shit. Bashing seems like it's not my jam. So, I think we'll mostly maybe come back here later to deal with a lot of this. I think. Because I want to sort out probably the inventory. So maybe this episode will be mostly farting around on this planet. And the next episode we can deal with like crafting or like the outcomes of crafting that I did off video. And then from there, oh, there's the mission board. And then from there we can move out to like the next planet or move out to the wilderness or something here. Look at global glacial recession in Mahio. Okay, glaciers are receding in a system. Locate prismatic plumes in Olympus. Survey Tullyman 2 and Tullyman. Extinction event in Altair. Oh, interesting. Energy rifting in Altair. Okay, I'm seeing 2 Altair missions. The extinction event one sounds really compelling. If I accept this, a mission to locate a planet trait is the most challenging survey mission. You will need to search an entire solar system for the planet that has a target trait. Locate planets in the target system that have traits. This is indicated by the bottom of the info card. Yeah, that's the question mark thing. Okay, we could take multiples of these. Then I guess we'll just take these all? I don't see any reason not to. Okay. Okay, the existence of like tomatoes and stuff there, that to me really does say cooking is going to use those. Let's do the research lab. Let's see if we got anything else we can fill in here. In particular, the weaponry ones. Completed. Okay, no, those ones are all done. It was the helmet mods that we're missing. We're missing polymer. No cheese. No aromatics or spices. Nah, nothing we could do. Can we make polymer? I don't think we were able to last time we used an industrial workbench, but let's take a look. Yeah, polymer is not produced here. Okay. I wonder if the storage here in this base is infinite. We should check that. Pharmaceutical lab. Just want to spin through some of these and make sure. There's nothing weird that I would have not expected to be there, like polymer production. Yeah, weapon spacesuit. Yep. Okay. Anything else we can cook? Given that we need... Yeah, so cheese is just straight up an item. I wonder if we can buy some, maybe? That might make sense. Oh, let's look at the ingredients. Membrane, nutrient, bread, egg. Egg doesn't say egg chunk. But maybe it works. Distilled water. Yeah, I've crafted that before. H2O water, cheese and bread. Okay, synthemeat ham is a thing. Peach, orange, and spice. Okay. So yeah, I think save the synthemeats. Save the obvious food items. We'll have to figure out... We have a chunk egg still, or did I sell that? No, we have chunks egg. So I'm going to assume the chunks... I'm going to assume none of that is used for crafting. Because if egg and chunk egg are distinct things, I think that's the giveaway there. That's the thing that says, yeah, nah, you don't need this. Okay, so we got other little rooms. Let's clear out the basement. Let's look around, see if there's anything else, other crafting types or something. Plushy Star Pal, intriguing. Why does somebody have a room full of toys and stuff? Okay, do we have a quirky mechanic? Because this is making me think of like Kaylee Fry from like Firefly or something almost. Some girly mechanic, because there's like tools but also stuffed animals, right? That's pretty much a trope at this point, I feel like. It'd be fun if there was some subversion of that. And maybe whatever person this is not the obvious trope we would assume they are based upon the contents of their room. We can judge them instead by the contents of their artificially generated character. The bathroom. We cannot steal the toilet paper. Take your succulent. Ah, I can steal the spare toilet paper. Maybe we should collect toilet paper. I left a bunch on that planet we were at, though. But it is funny. But I feel like everybody does that post-COVID in video games. It's like, oh, I can collect the toilet paper. I'm going to collect all of the toilet paper. Because I know it's a valuable trade good. This is where they keep the Ark of the Covenant. What was that sound for? Oh, my stamina ran out because I'm encumbered. Master difficulty lockpicking for a suit. Okay, we'll come back someday. Or maybe very soon, given that we're already pushed pretty hard on security. The well. Intriguing thing you got there, friend. Okay, let's check this out. What is the well? We're not going to go exploring this too much, but we're just going to take a quick peek inside. Oh, it looks like it's a fucking shithole. Are we in the sewer, basically? Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave the sewer. Fuck sewer levels. Curiosity is sated, though. Alright, I think we can go talk to Sarah. Maybe go deal with that dead drop mission if we got time. Or whatever else we feel compelled to do. Actually, we got a lot of inventory to sell as well now.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Oh, yeah, you're here. I could still take my stuff back from you.
Captain, greetings.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective
So,
as possible and be
are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize.
Just say the
we're
word
dealing with
alien.
Something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle,
Cowards!
resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists in a way.
Oh, I see.
To put
I
pieces
see.
of
I see what
together.
you're doing there. The constellation of artifacts. Yes, of course, of course. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Will be locked as your follower if you continue. Oh, as in I have to bring her with. Got it.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Okay, we could be a bunch of shits.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Okay.
We need
Companion
to
character
talk
number
to John
2.
Turala in Mast.
How did you know there was an artifact in Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
Okay, you still didn't explain how we knew that planet was the thing. What do you have
Be
for
happy
gear?
to carry a few things for you.
You're carrying merely ammo. That is it. Okay, well, let's go to my inventory. What can I give you for now? Yeah, you can take this. You can take this. You can take my cutter. I'll keep my suits and stuff on. Oh, yeah, I would like to be wearing my pack. Thank you. That's all stuff I'd like to secure elsewhere. You can take my books until I've dealt with everything else. Anything else that I have for fancy decorations? Yes. Yeah, actually, especially putting these in spyglass case, sure. Spyglass is an extra one. Sundial might be completely new. Because otherwise I'm just going to spam sell all this stuff, and then we're going to lose fancy decorations. Sand sculpture, I'm pretty sure we have. Plushy Star Pal. Plushy Cuddlosaur. Alright, keep the toys. We'll add those to the stuffed animal collection. Origami sculpture, maybe that's... I saw that before, but maybe that's the one I saw, or maybe that's the second one. Levitating desk planet. We have one of these, but it might be a different planet. Incense burner. Hypno art lamp. Hourglass. Funky sphere sculpture. Fancy compass. I will put in. I think we have a wood thing stashed, but I'll give her one to hold on to as well. Geode I have. I don't know if I have that globe. I think I do, but again, we'll just pass it along. Speakers. We're still way over on mass, but that's fine. Okay, I mean that seems like enough.
Okay.
Well, I guess we've talked to everybody and investigate everything here. Let's
Good day,
be on our way. Talk to Sarah's contacts. Oh, we got a Reliant Medical over here. Maybe we can go sell some shit. Oh, that still takes up CO2 when I'm bouncing. I feel like that didn't do that with O2. I guess it's because of the encumbering. Oh, clothiers. Perfect. If they're open. I'm slightly tired. Don't. It's okay, Sarah. I need to catch my breath.
Please let me know if I miss. You won't find a larger array of options in all. Let's find you something that you love.
All right, what do we got? I'm actually curious to see what outfits they have. Oh, we've got all sorts of fancy things. We got a poncho, a vested suit, some urban wear. We can get a dress. That's persuasion chance. That's pretty good to have, maybe. Not necessarily the dress, but one of these. Ooh, the executive suit. That's some very cyberpunky clothing. What are the fucking flaps on the legs? What are those? Fashionable suit. Okay, a lot of persuasion stuff we can pick from. What was this one? Green? Yuck. Corpo sleek suit. I see. Executive suit. Casual street attire. Do I want the ridiculous executive suit here? I think I do. Oh, it's more expensive, but like, who cares, right? Yeah, we'll buy this with a persuasion bonus. I'll drag that around. Sell from inventory. Oh, they'll only buy clothing. Well, that's dookie. I need to sell you guns, my dude.
I'm glad
Oh,
you came in.
whatever. Are there other shops nearby? Orion Tower.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor. That's it.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She
Okay, there's no like vendor up front. Doctor's office. Probably not worth going in to see if they can sell stuff.
Waiting so long.
Oh god, okay. Man. I've carried so much trash in my pockets and I just want to sell it for pennies. One shop, just a clothing shop. I wish there was a goddamn proper map. And not just this. I just want to know where like fucking shops are. Not this abstract, like... rough, like a rough notion of how things are orientated versus each other. Well, there's the mast building. I guess we're just going that way. Alright, Sarah.
It's you and me from here out.
You gotta take some more crap off my hands, girl. This is a problem. How much mass do you have? Oh, you have all the mass remaining in the world. Alright. This is all stuff I need to sort through anyway and decide what's actually worth keeping, so... I guess she'll take the stolen goods. That's good. And that barely gets us there. You could take my executive suit. If I need it, I can take it back from you. And then, yeah, the coachman is vendor stuff, so...
Bye.
Bye, indeed. Alright, look at us! We have all this oxygen in our bloodstream now. What do we got over there? I see a neon sign. That, to me, says vendor stuff.
United colonies to the best of your abilities.
Gal...
Make
Bank?
sure you flush your jetpack vents when we hit dry land.
Well, at least we could swim. We got a bank, distribution center, outland. What is this?
I feel under threat.
Little light exploration's not bad. Good to get a layout of the city. That way when I'm running around off screen, I'm less likely to like stumble across crazy new things that I need to show or something.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there.
Ah, you
Well,
sound like a
that's right. We
vendor.
deal in only the fine. All of our products come. And while I've never... As I've said, I wouldn't sell any. And of course...
Okay, I don't care. I want to switch you out for sale, thank
Please
you.
do.
Okay, great. They sell all sorts of things. Okay. Sell from Frontier, buy. What do you got? Let's go through category by category. They have, this is me. They have a cutter. They have some regular spacesuits. They got some packs. They've got some regular ass helmets. Health O2, health O2, some various suits. Okay. Med packs. That mass is 0 on med packs. I wonder how many we have. I gave them all to the lady, I realize now. Ooh, okay. Polytextile, positron battery. I don't know what we might need from here. Other than, of course, polymer, which he doesn't have. Okay. Yeah, you could take all of my vendor trash. Okay, I stopped myself before I sold the digipicks. That's good. Someday we'll be able to buy a ship. I promise that we won't do as much, like, large-scale looting eventually. For now, it's like, we do need credits, and this is a way to get credits. But, I wonder if we should just sell this survey data. I might hold on to it, because it feels like the kind of thing we could, like, have a quest for as well. Do I dare sell all my guns? Sure. It's fine. We probably won't get shot. It's probably
See you
okay.
around.
All right. And then you.
My contact is in Vanguard recruiting. Want to see what I'm...
Give me back my med packs, at least. You can hold the rest of this until I sort it out. Okay, 46 med packs already, so I don't really feel like I need to buy med packs. At all. We gave you that stuff. This was... Oh, yes. Why don't I take back the med theft Grendel? That way we got a weapon on us, at least.
Bye-bye.
That's a good one, even though it's not upgraded yet. It's somewhere on the hotbar there. There we go. Okay, moving on with the mission. We found a few different vendors. Nothing fantastic to buy. No sign of, like, maybe somewhere to get polymer. But we can worry about that later. News network over there. Distribution center. UC Distribution Center.
All right, then.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Heading up on a brand new world.
Investigate brownouts in the well. Okay. Alright, let's get on with our actual mission here. I don't know if this is actually a shortcut at the end of the day. But it's fine. Also, I guess this is a nice open carry planet. Oh, hello.
To engage me in combat, I will be forced to detain you.
Another robot following the same template as Vasco, basically. As in, like, the extended legs and arms, small torso design. That hat is a choice, my dude. Holy shit.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
We're gonna hold off on that. Maybe later.
All right, all right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Wait, what's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Okay, so the solar system's a shithole for whatever reason. Assigned to discovery being used as ornament, the Indignity.
Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
Ooh.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Sidonia.
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to see, like, the solar system in this game. To actually, like, set foot on Mars and shit sounds fucking awesome. That is more exciting to me than checking out unknown planets, because they're not real. I wonder how much we can go to. Could we, like, land on various solar system moons and stuff? We'll have to check it out. Thank you all for your help. We're off to Cydonia, Barna Spaceport. We can tell me about Cydonia. Where did he say he found this ornament of his? That
We'll
one.
have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Anything you can tell me about Cydonia?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
We're off to Cydonia then.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Yeah, let's ask about the Vanguard here. This is clearly a faction we're being introduced to.
Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
What exactly is the Vanguard?
We're the United Colonies volunteer fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin.
Okay.
Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help the people in the most distant reaches of the United Colonies. All while earning your way to UC citizenship. Put in the time, and citizenship is guaranteed.
This is vaguely Starship Troopers, right? Why would I want to be a citizen?
Well, other than becoming a member of the greatest faction in the galaxy, you'd get access to discounted services on any UC world. Credits to help you get on your feet.
So I could see the game loop here.
Right here in New Atlantis. Citizenship unlocks it all. And signing up for the Vanguard is the fastest way to earn it.
So, join the faction, complete missions, unlock the citizenship, which is like your big reward, I would assume, for completing enough missions and earning enough reputation with a faction, which gets you property access and discounts. Makes sense. We're just going to exit out here without saying yes or no. I don't want to commit to a faction right now because what is with the fucking hats?
How's it going?
What happened to humanity that we've fallen so far in our hat game? Also, these helmets are very XCOM, like Andromedon helmets. I think it's the tinting, like the green-yellow tinting that makes it look that way. Can you imagine looking through a layer of like pea green yellow plastic constantly? That sounds horrible. Okay, we have other missions here. So our main mission's like ready to go. Surveys are here. There's that one. Work as a security officer, yeah. So we need to find this one. Speak to Tuala about joining the Vanguard, yes. That's everything? No. Brownouts in the well, we're gonna let that one lay for now. Luna, complete a research project. Talk to the scientist by the tree. Place an outpost beacon. Visit London. So let's do keeping the peace and the scientist by the tree, and at least see what they're all about. So we gotta go here. Okay, I got a lot of places to go. We're just going to follow the mission marker. We're not going to dilly-dally here. I just want to check these out quickly. Big cities in games like this usually end up rubbing me the wrong way. I tend to get really bored if I have to explore this enormous city for like 6 hours. So we're going to leave very soon. Hello? Just a coffee mug on the floor.
It is surprising how many people need to be reminded to go in for regular medical checkups, even when they don't have to pay for it.
Why is this... Oh, I thought it looked like it was like an outline. It was like a box that was highlighted, but it's just what it looks like.
We didn't get where we are by sitting on our laurels. Our laurels, in fact. Helps to remember that.
How do I get to this person? Ah, another door over here. Yes, yes. Just looking for any, you know, loot or anything that stands out. There could be like magazines or something.
The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is. You are, of course,
Ah,
welcome at any time
implants.
here in Mast. Same as anyone. Just be aware that you are being monitored.
I was asked by UC Security to pick something up.
Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected.
I'm from space. Thanks, I guess.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation.
Yeah,
In
no
any
shit.
case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done.
Alright. No need to ask what's in it. I understand how jobs work. Easy peasy. We'll go talk to the scientist, then head out to the dock, grab the package. We'll turn that in. I'm totally fine finishing that mission before we leave the planet. Might leave the actual pickup of that for next time, since we're at an hour here. Oh, this just straight up took us to the train station. But I do want to finish up this general area. So I would like to find the scientist and talk to them. Talk to the scientist by the tree. There's a lot of tree, my dude. Okay, he's right here. This is nice. Oh, I thought you had a weird hat too, but it's just your hair. The weirdest hat.
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine?
That is quite the tree. Hey, I'm talking to you. Talk to me.
I'm sorry. I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
I'm trying to help you. Something wrong? You sound concerned.
Yes. Concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting
Oh no,
some
tree dying.
worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
I've passed by this particular tree many times, and honestly, I never gave it a second thought. Does it hold some sort of special significance?
Finally, somebody understands. Unless, wait, you're not mocking me, right? People.
It's okay, bro. I understand. I too am a little bit
I have a
autistic.
lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
Yes. I'd love to help.
Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Okay. Great. So, those are our two little missions we're probably going to complete before we leave this planet. We'll wrap this episode up here. I am going to deal with the cripplingly overloaded inventory situation between the companions and the ship. Sort all that out. And then next time we'll probably go through, craft some upgrades for weapons, whatever I've decided our equipment loadout's going to actually be. We'll do these two little mini missions, then probably move out to space.